inside our studio. Robbie Mustoe, Robbie Earle, Rebecca Lowe. As John said, not a brilliant game, Robbie Mustoe. But for Manchester United right now, does it matter in terms of that? I think their goal was their only shot on target. Does that matter? Or does what matters results to give him some breathing space?
I'd say both. They both matter. It does matter how they play. It doesn't matter how many chances they create. It doesn't matter how this thing's rolling forward. And it's going to be a slow one. It's going to be a slow project. You know, even though they won the game, and you said it, the Man United fans are brilliant. Away fans are superb. And that's great. And they'll stick behind this manager and this team. No worries about that. But they're going to have to be patient, and it feels good to win. And it is, of course, it's really important to get a victory. They've had some pretty bad losses in recent weeks, and that wasn't amazing. But the second half was better, and there's less issues without the ball, a little bit more possession control. And, you know, if it's going to be... It might be that United get better possession steadily without creating too many chances, and that might be the last piece of it. So it is going to take a long time, and we've seen so many permutations of... not systems, but different players in different spots and switching wing-backs and all sorts. It gets better just by a small amount each time.
It's interesting, at the beginning of the week, all the headlines, of course, were about Amorim saying this is the worst team in Manchester United's history, but actually then he walked it back a little bit, said, oh, I'm a young manager, maybe I shouldn't have said it. But 2 wins since he said it.
2 late winners in both the games, 2 wins. It's a result 1-0 away at Fulham. It sounds better than it looked. It wasn't great on the eye, but it's about getting 3 points. That was important. I think Graham said it in commentary. There's so much more that can be done on the football side, but some of that will come in time. And I think, you know, with Robbie, I saw the point of where they're in front of the Manchester United fans who are going crazy because they've won 1-0 at Fulham with a deflected goal. And it just gives you a little glimpse into what the future could be with this team who can play better, who can score goals, but there's so much work to do. But the important thing in professional sport, in the position Manchester United were in, was 3 points.
Robbie, in terms of the tweaks he made today and the movements of the different players into the different slots, is there anything that he did that he can rule out or rule in moving forward to make his system better? Well,
I think the Mazraoui thing's interesting because he tried to play him in a slightly different position. Mazraoui's not a wing-back. And he's having to play him there in certain games. Now, he's manufacturing his role a little bit to try and make it different. That's not something that looks like it's going to get a lot better. So, in terms of ruling things in, I don't think you can rule anything particularly strongly in right now as well. Again, I'm not changing my tune on this. This is going to be a slow one. They don't look great, but it might slowly, I think it will, until reinforcements come. That changes everything. If they get a few new players in, that's when it might
get better.
I'll go to one point, ruling something out. Rasmus Højlund, not sure he's out. Not sure that he's... Well, in terms of potential and finishing, there's enough there. But in terms of attitude and working, and I've seen it a few times, like he's putting his hands up in the air, he's playing like a superstar, he's not getting the service. I admit he's not getting great looks, but I just think that he's on a short shrift here, and they might decide that if they can raise some money, they might decide to sell him.
OK. Clearance off the line from Toby Collier. Goal in the end for Lisandro Martinez. They're both talking. Let's hear from them.
Congratulations on the win. How important does that one feel?
Really important to have this feeling away from home. Great support from our away fans, as always. Not a great game. You can feel it. No great chances. Just in the end, with the long balls, we try to control the game, try to play our game, but we need to improve a lot, and you can feel it. But this time we hold the result, and then with 1 goal we close the game, and then it's really important to win now.
Clean sheet tonight. That must feel really significant.
It's really important because clearly you are closer to win games and give you confidence, and we didn't suffer too much today, and that is a good sign. It's not just the clean sheet, it's the way we defend. Like I said, we need to improve a lot with the ball. Without the ball we were okay, control the game. We score, and now we move on to the next game.
You did score. A bit of luck needed in that goal. Is scoring goals still a bit of a problem for you as a team?
I think so. Even when second half we want to change some things, and there is no... we lack some pace and some power in front, but it is what it is. And we need to have more ball, create more chances. We need to take the ball to the last third. We struggle a lot in these details, but winning help a lot to improve.
What are the biggest positives to take from this game into the next one?
The results, the feeling, the way we gave time to our team to have that bit of luck to win some games, and then let's take the feeling, but work really hard tomorrow. We need to win the next one.
A week left in the January window. You said earlier that you don't want to repeat any previous mistakes made by the club. Does that mean that there's going to be a cautious approach, despite the fact that, of course, the fans will be desperate to see some new players come in?
We have to be cautious, and even the rules here. And you know that we have to follow the rules. And I think we did mistakes in the past. We cannot do it now. So we are focused on improving the team. But let's see. Let's focus on the players that we have and focus on the next game.
You said before that you find the fans chanting your name sometimes a little bit uncomfortable, but the away support tonight was absolutely brilliant. And you got the win on the eve of your 40th birthday. Nice little sweetener for the birthday tomorrow?
Yeah, but they deserve it. I think it's amazing. It's not normal. I know that you guys are used to this environment here, but it's not normal. So congratulations to our fans. It's a big privilege to work in this club and to give them wins. We want to give them wins, and today we did it. But like I said, we need to improve a lot, and